You're in a room that has 3 switches and a closed door. The switches control 3 light bulbs on the other side of the door. Once you open the door, you may never touch the switches again. How can you definitively tell which switch is connected to each of the light bulbs? Turn on the first 2 switches. Leave them on for 5 minutes. Once 5 minutes has passed, turn off the second switch, leaving 1 switch on. Now go through the door. The light that is still on is connected to the first switch. Whichever of the other 2 is warm to the touch is connected to the second switch. The bulb that is cold is connected to the switch that was never turned on. I left my campsite and hiked south for 3 miles. Then I turned east and hiked for 3 miles. I then turned north and hiked for 3 miles, at which time I came upon a bear inside my tent eating my food. What color was the bear? White. The only place you can hike 3 miles south, then east for 3 miles, then north for 3 miles, and end up back at your starting point is the North Pole. Polar bears are the only bears that live at the North Pole, and they are white. A man is looking at a photograph of someone. His friend asks who it is. The man replies, "Brothers and sisters, I have none. But that man's father is my father's son." Who was in the photograph? His son. A man stands on one side of a river, his dog on the other. The man calls his dog, who immediately crosses the river without getting wet and without using a bridge or a boat. How did the dog do it? The river was frozen. Your parents have 6 sons including you, and each son has 1 sister. How many people are in the family? Nine, 2 parents, 6 sons, and 1 daughter. I am the beginning of sorrow and the end of sickness. You cannot express happiness without me, yet I am in the midst of crosses. I am always in risk, yet never in danger. You may find me in the sun, but I am never out of darkness. The letter S. A man was walking in the rain. He was in the middle of nowhere. He had nothing and nowhere to hide. He came home all wet, but not a single hair on his head was wet. Why is that? The man was bald. The person who makes it has no need for it. The person who purchases it does not use it. The person who does use it does not know he or she is. What is it? A coffin. You're escaping a maze, and there are 3 doors in front of you. The door on the left leads to a pit of lava. The door in the center leads to a room filled with deadly gas. The door on the right leads to a lion that hasn't eaten in 3 months. Which door do you choose? The door on the right. A lion that hasn't eaten in 3 months would be dead. What has cities but no houses, forests but no trees, and water but no fish? A map.
The water level in a reservoir is low, but doubles every day. It takes 60 days to fill the reservoir. How long does it take for the reservoir to become half full? 59 days. If the water level doubles every day, the reservoir on any given day was half the size the day prior. If the reservoir is full on day 60, that means it was half full on day 59, not on day 30.
Thank you for being with us this far. If you enjoyed this video, please show your support by giving it a thumbs up and sharing it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the Top IQ channel so you don't miss out on our latest videos. Thank you for watching.